Welcome to this transmission from the field of remembrance. In this moment, I'm doing something very differently. The last days I did my transmissions at the end of the day, in the evening time. Right now, after my meditation in this morning, I do it right after it, just to mix it up, just to do again one little thing differently. Habituations. They can trap us. They can trap you. The good thing about it, you can change it. There's no force outside of you doing anything to you. But if we do something over and over and over again in the same way, this over time becomes a habit, an unconscious program. And we somehow think unconsciously that we will not be good enough, or we somehow lose something if we change this habitual routine. But all we do by choose something differently is to take a step into the unknown. Takes good to break patterns. Takes good to move against the habitual programs that we built so tough over the last decades, years of living. We're so fixed to our routine life that we somehow search for security in it. You know what I mean? We are looking and searching for security in a routine that subtly and silently draws enormous amounts of energy from us, because we are doing the same thing over and over and over again. And our life force gets trapped because we are no longer experiencing new things. We keep thinking the same way. We keep doing make choices. We behave the same way. We create the same experiences. We feel the same way. Because the emotion is simply the end product of an experience in 3D reality. I just came out of a wonderful meditation, and as I sat in this meditation, a thought dropped into my mind that this wonderful feeling of gratitude that I was able to feel, I want to share that with you. And God, for a second it was like I could see the entire mask of the conditioning that we're living in, of how we have to perform in front of a camera, for example. Just one example of millions of things that we want to do or do on a daily basis or not. And there are certain thoughts attached to everything that we do, programmed by society and parents, family. It's not about judging any of them. But for a moment I saw a picture where I just sit in the camera doing my transmission for you, for myself, for this channel, what I love to do. And just saying nothing for 5 minutes and just feel with you. And something told me that this is off. But you know, the good thing, beloved, is when you create awareness. And it's time for you to create awareness, to raise your awareness, to lift it, to rise beyond those limitations of society and collective conditioning. And we create awareness by stillness, by going within. I tell you, there was a time where I thought for myself I'm crazy when I talk like this. When I sit there in the forest and tell someone to go within. But you know, I can't say anything else because I experience that it's the truth. And the more I realize and see that this is the truth, that the real peace and life is within, and that 3D reality is an illusion, the more I see how everyone else is running around believing the other way around is the right way. And it's not. Therefore, the key is to create awareness, to raise our consciousness. And the best way to do that is to allow ourselves to be passionate about something in our life again. Let passion for whatever it is guide us. Our passion is the key. And you can be passionate about anything. There are no limitations. I am passionate about many things, many things. You can be passionate about simply making videos. You can be passionate about music. You can be passionate about being passionate. You can be passionate about evolution. But it has to light up your heart on fire. You have to find the spark within you. And I'm getting attacked here from some friends of the forest. Passion creates awareness, because the moment we start to act on our passion, no matter what it is, we are face to face with the limited belief systems. Not that are in the way of us and the goal, but they're lingering in your field, and they are telling you a story why something cannot work out. And the moment you start to act on your passion, every one of us noticed. You want to make music, play an instrument, for example, because I know it, I play guitar, and the moment you sit there, many people buy a guitar and never touch them, and they don't even know why, but there is a story going on, and this belief in the field that is lingering around is telling the story subconsciously. It's like a whispering. But again, it's not about some outside force is doing that to you. I say this to me all the time. Let's stay in the point of power. And the point of power means that there's no force outside of you that is telling you something. It's only you that once in your life you believe that this is true for you. That when you express yourself, you get it. That when you lead with too much passion, you get it. That when you show yourself and speak your truth, then you will be worthless. And all of that bullshit. These are things, society voices, ancestral voices, family voices told you. And they can do that if they want to. The point is, in one point of your life, you said, oh yes, I believe that. And for one or the other reason, it was good for you to believe that 20 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever, but not now anymore. So, when we create awareness, beloved, when we create awareness and we see those beliefs coming up, those voices, a belief is just a thought we keep thinking over and over and over again. Don't be afraid of beliefs. They're just thoughts, just energy. I tell you, only our job, our only job is to make them nonsensical. I tell you, make them nonsensical, because once you believe they make sense, that's why you believe them. And now it's about seeing them, bringing them up into your light, into your right in front of your eyes. Passion is the toolkit. Or even doing something differently. Just stepping out of your routine, and you will be faced with those voices again. Next time, remember, it's about making them nonsensical. So why do you believe that following your passion is dangerous for you? So why do you believe you're not good enough to do what you love to do? Distance yourself from this voice. You are not it. You are the center point observing it. So that means look at it as what it is and just ask, do I want to believe this any longer? How does that serve me? How can believing that I'm not good enough serve me? And why is it nonsensical to believe that? The beautiful thing is about awareness, if you stick with it, if you keep creating new awareness and raising your frequency, the more you observe those voices, the more you observe those beliefs, when you see this belief and hear this voice for the 20th time, 25th time in a row, I tell you, you will be tired of it. And that's the moment you have to reach. The moment you're so tired of that bullshit that's going on. You're so distanced to it. You build so much distance. And you come into the situation again and you see it again and you're just like, come on. Come on. I do not believe that any longer. I do not believe it about myself, about my life, even about other people. There's crazy thinking going on. And it's about time that we raise our awareness and consciousness and stop pretending that living in this endless cycle of unhappiness, doing the same things over and over again, being unhappy over and over again, that this is not normal. The new normal is to be mischievous and passionate, to fill our life with laughter and gratitude. And I tell you something. And I tell it to myself also right now in this moment. It's very important that we understand that love and gratitude and empowerment, once we establish those elevated emotions within us, once we remember them in our heart, because these are all heartfelt emotions, once we live by them and express them, don't you dare and have a fixed picture of how they look and how they be expressed, because first you don't know what true empowerment and love feels like if you lived your entire life by programming. You don't. You may have glimpses, but you have to cultivate it. Love can speak in a harsh way. Love can sound really hard to the ego. Right now, I'm not talking in an aggressive way. I'm not talking in a judgmental way. I'm talking in an empowered way. In an energy that builds itself up to invincibility and commanding. And with that frequency in my tone, in my voice, I command every cell of my body right now to believe what I'm saying. And I do not have to think about of any of my movements, moves that I make. My body naturally starts to behave in that energy. But love can also sound soft, of course. But allow yourself to explore it. Allow yourself to explore how you express love and gratitude. You don't have to do it in the way I do it or any other person does it. It's your unique expression, and it's asked. I tell you, it's asked because it is a perspective. It is a way to express it, and people are waiting for it. Just as I know that people are waiting for the way I express love and gratitude and empowerment and invincibility and genius and freedom, expression, wonder. Unique ways are asked now. Mischievous, unique ways are asked now in this point of evolution. So don't you dare and hold back. I tell you, start. And remember, the most sane people are the most hypnotized. Be insane. Be curious about how insane you can be and how insane life can be. Because this, said with a positive intention, is where the unknown and the surprises are hidden, you see. So go for it, and welcome to the field of remembrance. Thank you for your presence. Everything happens here and now in much, much warmth and love. And cosmic espresso. This is Han. Goodbye.